In today's video, I'm going to be showing my friend how to build a $500 offer, and I'm going to do it in less than 60 minutes. Now, when I say less than 60 minutes, I don't want no smoke. I'm going to be showing you exactly how I would go about it. So bear with me here because some of the things are super duper live and I haven't worked out the kinks yet. But if y'all are with me in what I'm doing here and you like what I'm doing at this channel by going on and doing these challenges, these launch challenges for the month of July, we're going to be launching all the stuff that you created in December. If you like this stuff, I'm asking you to subscribe to the channel, send it to your friends, post it everywhere so that I can help other people do this stuff too. We have to demystify all of this stuff that we've been told, all these gatekeepers that have been telling us that, you have to do it a certain way. So in this one, I'm going to be literally going over and I'm going to be showing my buddy Matt how I would take his material, some stuff that is, in this case, 11 years old. Get this, 11 years old. And we're going to repurpose it. We're going to repurpose it because now we have the tools to do some really fantastic stuff. All right, let me show you a couple of things that I have first. I'm showing you what the source, I'm going to show you where I'm getting them from first. And then I'm going to show you, and this is all ethical. You can do all of this stuff. This is all ethical. You can do this stuff, right? You don't need permission to go out there and help people. This is the point. Right now, let me show you this. So this is where I'm going to be pulling from. This right here is Matt 11 years ago talking about. Now, Matt is a fantastic screenwriter. He's into the AI space. He's got Mischief. He's got all these different things in the music sphere. He's got these wonderful things that he's doing. But I want to just show how we're going to take some material that he's doing right now and some stuff that he's done before, and we're going to repackage it. That's the key, y'all. We want to repackage it. All right, so here it is. Let me have you listen to a little bit of Matt right here.
This is what happens. You write your first big thing. Always be specking. Always be specking. This is what happens. You write your first big thing. It's done. The grammar's great. People are telling you it's fantastic.
Now remember, this is 11 years ago. So
instead of writing a new, fresh thing all over and keep the train going, you get so focused on.
All right, so now this is material that we've got from about 11 years ago. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to package this material a little bit differently. And then we're going to go out and do some wonderful things. Now, I wanted to show you before we do that, here is what he's doing of late. And this is a couple of years ago, but this is when we started with AI, and he's going to be showing us a couple of things. Now, I may not take this one because it's too short, but let me show you this one.
I'm not the real Matt, but his AI avatar. Here to tell you about the powerful Save the Cat, our Masters AI workshop. This is where the magic of AI meets the art of storytelling. Join us on December 9th and 10th.
All right, so you see what we've got here. Now, what we've got here is we've got two pieces of material. Now, we got AI Matt. This is showing you that he's in this space. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just one of these, and then I'm going to go out and I'm going to create the material. Let me show you what I did. So I was able to do this right here. Now, this is where the magic starts to happen. One of the first things that we're going to do, and I want you to see this so that when you get your own stuff, you're going, wait a minute, how can I take my stuff and I can create different offers for myself? Model what I'm doing right now. You model what I'm doing right now, and it's going to show you how you can use your stuff, somebody else's stuff, go out there and ask for the order. Y'all hear me talking about that all of the time. We have to be unafraid to do the work first. Now, watch this. So what we've got is, remember, we had Matt talking about always be scripting, right? Always be creating scripts and stuff like that. Now, here it is. Always be, it doesn't spell right. But anyway, we've got now a piece of material. I use one of my tools. If you look in the description field in YouTube, I left and it's just a flip book of all the tools that I use, right? So you'll be able to see all the tools, of which this one is one. So look at this. Here's what I have. I now have the beautiful thing, and that is the transcript. If I can get my hands on the transcript, we are golden. Now I'm going to show you a couple of other ways. Here's some free tools. I'll show you a free tool that you can use to get transcripts too. But one of the great things is that we got the material. We're sourcing it from one spot. Now, again, if this is your stuff, this is what I want you to do. If you want to go out and work for others, this is how you make the offer. I'm telling you, this ain't rocket science. We just need to do what I'm doing right now is showing you first. Now, when you want to work with me and you say, hey, Randy, show me this stuff, man, walk me through it. I did a consulting today just for an hour and walked the guy right through how to do this stuff. And I'll do the same for you. All right. But look at this. All right. Now, what we've got here is we've got the transcript and we've got some other goodies. I can create shorts if I want to. And from these shorts, I can go out and says, hey, Matt, would you like me to, do this stuff for you on an ongoing basis? $500 a month. That's one. Boom. That's got you $500. But in Matt's case, he's going to be doing the same thing because he's in the writing space and he sees all of this material. Now, what I'm going to show you coming up a little bit later is how we're going to look at some of the things on Medium that he does. He's got 800 articles. I'm telling you, this guy is prolific. He's an excellent writer. He's getting after it. Now, we're going to do this. If you notice, what we've got here is now we've got at least some of the transcripts. And from the transcripts, now what we're going to do is we're going to take the transcript itself, and then we're going to create a book from it. We're going to create some material from it. Now he says always be scripting in this particular case. So I'm going to probably have to change the spelling on that, but always be scripting. A, B, C, always be scripting, right? So, and this is what we're going to do now. I'm going to grab this, and it's not a long video, but the wonderful thing about it is that we don't have to have a long video because what we're going to do is we're going to create a longer something from what we actually have. Are y'all with me? All right. Now, I also want you to see how I've got some keywords here. Look at this: storytelling techniques, writing career, screenplay techniques. It is also telling me the search volume. This is the key part, y'all. I want you to see this. This is very important. So look at this. I've got screenplay techniques, screenwriting tips. This is all coming from, guess what? This one transcript that we got from one source. Are y'all with me? Now imagine what you can do for others that have a lot of material out there, and you just go and says, you know what? I'm going to help this person create multiple pieces of content. Now, if you have been with me and you've seen the 30-day challenge of creating a digital product a day for 30 days, then you should be up on game on this. If you have not and you're brand new, first of all, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and pass it along, because I think, don't keep this to yourself. All right, you see what we got? Now we've got all of these different keywords that show search volume. Key, search volume. 4,838 people. Creative process, 5,473 people. That is telling you every single month people are searching for this. And if people are searching for this every single month, that means there's money in them dar hills. Are y'all with me? If there's money in there, then our job is to go extract that money. All right. So that's the key. Now, again, I tell you these things because this is educational. I'm not giving you financial advice. This is not, when you try to go make a bag, you may not make any money, but I'm just showing you how you could, based on some material that's already out there. In my case, I'm helping my friend, create a $500 offer. Here it is. Look at this. Okay. So we're going to take all this next. Remember, I'm going to take this transcript right here. Command C, copy C, or Control C if you got that other kind of computer. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to another one of my tools here, and I'm going to go AI PDF generator. I want to create a PDF from this. Why a PDF? Because once I get a PDF, then I can sell it as a book. How much am I going to sell it for? Because this is high-end material, I'm going to sell it for $500. Now I'm going to extend it. I'm going to expand it. I'm going to offer my services along with it. Now, Matt, he charges probably like $1,500 for this, but I'm just saying how we could take a piece of what you already do. Because what we want to do is we want to say, okay, here's, if you want this, this is what it costs. If you want me, here's what I cost. So when you're up at that one level and you're like $1,500, if you want me, here's what it's going to cost to get me. But in the meantime, take this. I'm going to show you this. I'm also going to give you a GPT, right? And this is what Matt has. He's created a custom GPT to show you how to put it all together. I'm telling you, this guy is brilliant. So look at this. We've got this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to text, and I'm going to paste in that text. Boom. Y'all see it? I've just pasted in that text. Now I'm going to ask some questions. I says, okay, how many slides do I want? I want about 20 slides. I'm saying here, I'm going to go medium default. I want it to be inspirational. So all I'm doing is going down new screenwriters. And so you have new screenwriters and let's see, curious, screenwriter curious. And I'm gonna just say writers. All right. So writers. Now y'all seeing this live. Writers. All right. And then I'm going to say, okay, who do I want to build these things out? I got choices here. I can do Unsplash. It's not very reliable. Trust me. I'm going to go AI generated customizable. I have learned some of these tools well enough to know that this one right here is probably the better one. You've got other things. You can go Flux fast and cheap. I can go Imagen 4. I can go DALL-E 3. I have found that they don't work that good. Ideogram is not too bad, but I like Flux Pro. It's pretty good. Now I'm going to tell it I need it 4K ultra realistic. These are some of the tips that I want to share with you so that you can see how this thing operates. Now, another thing is I want to make sure that the output is in English. I just chose some colors here. This is going to be kind of a pearl white and holographic silver. So we're going to make sure that it comes out in that format. Now, I also want it to be an 8.5 by 11. That's letter size, because if you're reading a PDF, guess what? It's usually in letter-like size. Now, I added some extra instructions here. Now, keep in mind, this is how we're getting to our $500 offer. If you noticed, just on what I did right now, could I go out and ask someone if they would like to work with me, or could Matt go out and say, hey, I know how to do all this stuff in AI. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to create your stuff. I'm going to create all kinds of things. Would you be interested in that? Now, he's already got some things on Gumroad that I think I've showed you already, where he's creating music with you literally in there in music, and he's going to put it on Spotify and all these kind of things. I'll leave you his information as soon as we get a chance. I'll have you go over to his Medium page and just follow and read all the stuff. He's got 800 articles. Ooh, just saying, that's a lot. So, okay, now this is what we're going to do. Okay, you see here, what I've got here is I've got the text instead of the video, because I was working with it earlier, and the video for some reason wouldn't allow me to put it in, but that's okay. We know how to get the words out, don't we? All right. So now let's go ahead and generate the PDF. That's one of the key things. It says it's going to be about 2 to 5 minutes. Now, while it's doing that, what I want to show you is another free way that you can get to text from a video. Are y'all with that? All right. So let's go over here. This one right here is called TinyWow. Now, TinyWow is free. You can literally put in a URL and it will find the video. So let me go ahead and grab the URL real quick. I think this is it right here. Yep. So now, of course, being free, they got limits, right? So you got to be aware of that. So anyway, we type in the inside of TinyWow. It's going to go out there uploading, generating files, right? It doesn't last long. I did it earlier today and it worked fine, but it's already deleted that part because, well, if people are using it for free, guess what they're doing? I'm just showing you. Oh, you know what? I used the other AI video, right? That's no big deal. So anyway, you see here that it's giving us the timestamps, and it's actually, oh no, this is actually the video. So always be specking. Always be specking. You see it right here. You see how they spell it, specking. All right. So always be specking. Specking is what happens when you write, blah, blah, blah. So it's giving us the file ready already. Here it is. Download it. right? Grab that transcript and then put it into this tool that I'm looking at right now that I was showing you earlier. So let's go ahead and see if it's done it for us, if we're all done yet. Sometimes it takes a little while. You see what it's doing here? It's saying that it's 30%. And depending on how busy it is, get this, depending on how busy it is, you might have to wait. Not too long typically, but the point is when you get your final material, it's beautiful because it's going to put it into a format that you can then go out and create little booklets from, your ebooks from. You can also use it as, guess what, material. Keep in mind, we're repurposing material because we want to be able to put a $500 price tag on it. And because this is from a real Hollywood screenwriter, that's the ticket. Now, for you, if you want to go out and do this for people that are super duper bit, Matt's busy. He's writing screenplays. He's out there doing the thing, right? So now look at this. We already have the PDF. Now, y'all want to open this PDF up? Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. All right, so I'm going to go to my downloads folder because, of course, let's see if I can open it in a new tab here. Maybe it'll show me this. All right, so I'm going to go over and pull this thing up and see if you guys can see it. But you see what we're doing already. Now we have something that we can go out there and present to people. It has been created from one source. That's what I want to show y'all. Now that we have that material, we then have the ability to go out there and guess what? Sell it. That's the point. All right, so it's showing up right now. I'm going to go ahead and show you how this is going to look. And then I want to give you the understanding of what you actually do next. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and cancel this one. Look over here, see what we got. Window, I think it's this one. There it is. All right, look at this. Always be speccing, right? Now we may have to go in there and clean it up. And if you see something that doesn't work, but now we've got images because we told it what we want. Now I said I wanted 20 slides. So we got the first script syndrome, right? The trap. He's talking about that. You see, now we have a beautiful another piece of material. The harsh realities, right? He is from what he was talking about. Now we've got something that we can sell. We got something that we can do a workshop on. We've got something that we can repurpose. And how we get to the $500 offer is literally making the offer. So let's say we do 60 pages of this. And then over the 60 pages, you have Matt, in this case, he's going to come in and he's going to go over this. Now, remember, the first source material was over 11 years old. We took the source material, we repurposed it, we shined it up a bit, and now he has something available to go off and do a whole workshop over. That's what I wanted y'all to see, is that when he does his workshop, now Matt's workshops, they cost more money. I mean, it costs like $1,500 to have him. But what I wanted him to do is this. I said, I'm going to create all of the material for you. This is the material. This is a part of it. I'm going to now grab other stuff that we saw earlier. Remember what we saw earlier. Inside of here, we saw that we can go and, let me see, stop sharing here and grab this other one. I want to show you this because this right here is where the gold is as well. Hopefully you're seeing the gold and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you go, oh my gosh, that's a bag. And that's exactly what I want to show you, right? So look at this. So next, what we're going to do, you see how we had all of the transcript. Now next, I'm going to grab all of these screenwriting techniques and all of these tags that had all of the things that people, it showed everything that it showed how many people were searching every single month. This is very important, everybody, because search equals I'm looking for it. So we don't have to guess whether or not we have something that could work. It's proof. 4,821 people are searching for this. Competition scores at a 50 out of 100. That means I got a shot. You got a shot. So let's do this next. Let's grab all of these. we're going to go back over to where we created this original thing. Remember this? Right? So we got all of this. We got 20 slides that we're going to create from. Let's go ahead and refresh this. You got all of this stuff over on inside of the description field on the YouTube. If you're watching this live, or if you're watching it on the actual page, then go over to YouTube and grab the resource link. I left and I didn't put a whole bunch of links in there this time. I just said, okay, here's the resource link, and inside of there is the tool that I'm using right now. All right, so look at this. Instead of video, we're going to say text again. We're going to paste all of these different things in. Now you remember, all of these are just keywords. All right, hold on a second. Let me see what this camera's doing. Okay, there we go. So all of these are just keywords. Now, here's what we're going to be doing. In this particular case, because I have refreshed it, now I'm going to go through this again. I'm going to say, okay, I want 20 pages again. I like to keep it at 20 pages simply because, you know, it's a really good one. Upbeat, inspirational. You see what I'm doing here? I'm talking about the tone. Who's my target audience? So I'm going to say, in this case, I'm going to say screenwriters, new entrepreneurs, screenwriters, new screenwriters, and writers. You see this remembering me. And I'll say entrepreneurs too, just because. Okay. Now, I want, again, the image source. Now, all we're doing in this particular case is taking the keywords. Why? Because we know those keywords are out there ranking like crazy. Hopefully you get that. That's a part. Don't miss that. I want this to be photorealistic. Again, I like 4K ultra photorealistic. Then I'm going to say what theme, not the default theme. I want to try something new. Let's try this one. It's going to be me dark gradients. Nope, I don't like dark gradients. Let's try the ash. What is ash? It's going to be formal black and white. Nope, don't want that. Basic light. What is that? Formal light. Okay, let's blue. That's cool. It's serious. We're going to go and we're going to do letter again. Watch what I'm doing. I'm saying, all make sure images are photorealistic. Oh, actually, I spelled one word. 4K. All words must be, and I like to tell my AIs, this is what it's got to be, spelled correctly. Even if I'm not spelling correctly, it's spelled correctly and in English. Because every now and then they will give you some stuff, man, and it's like not English, and you're like, what's going on? So now what we want to do is create the PDF. Why do we want to create the PDF? Because the PDF allows us to then take that and create other stuff from it. Y'all seeing it? Now I've got old video, new material. I've got keywords that are demonstrating that they rank. I'm going to hit generate here. Now I'm going to have two pieces of material. Are y'all getting it? Are y'all seeing what I'm doing here? I'm creating material from material. Then we're going to package it all up. And then what are we going to do next? We're going to sell it. It's like what I talk about with the 4 Ps. Y'all remember that? The 4 Ps. What do I talk about? The 4 Ps. We're going to package something. We're going to price it. We're going to present it so that we can profit from it. Again, this is for educational purposes only. Profiting, it's not typical, implied, or guaranteed. Not even promised. Because sometimes people do this stuff. I'm literally showing you what to do, and they don't make a dime. Because they don't get out maybe and promote it. They don't get out and run ads to it. They don't get out and do some of the things that I'm sharing with you. Now, I said I'm helping my friend Matt create a $500 offer. Now what we've got is a piece of material that we got from old stuff. That's one. We've got bonus material, which is what we're creating right now. That's 2. Then the third is himself. Here's what I'm going to do. You can have this. That's 150. That's 150. Me, I'm $1,500. Now, I said it was just going to be a $500 offer. Well, he's worth more than that. If you want to go out there, imagine this. I'm going to do some math for you. Look at this. So just seeing what I did. And then when you go over to my YouTube channel and you look at in the description field and you look at all the resources, you just grab those resources and you go out and you get 10 clients at $500. Now, this is what I really wanted to show you. I really wanted to show you that if you got 10 clients at $500, right? Y'all, can y'all do that math real quick? 10 clients, $500, that's $5,000 a month. That's 60 grand a year. Now, let's say you want to work you want to make 100 grand a month. Well, then you better go get some clients. But the point is that we can now leverage stuff that I'm showing you right now, how you go get the clients. I'm going to share a little secret with you. And this right here just gets on my nerves. The amount of people that won't do stuff first. It's incredible and it's arrogant. Right? Now, I want to share with you, why is this arrogant? Why should you do stuff first before somebody hires you? Why? Because nobody else is doing it. I'll give you an example. I get this call the other day or email. The guy wants to work with me, right? He wants to do some work for me. He says, hey, Mr. Randy, I would like to, blah, 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 XYZ. So I say, go do it first. I says, if you want to work on my videos and you want to do things with my videos, and I need a clipper, right? I need somebody to go clip stuff up. I do these lives. If my lives are over 30 minutes, I want somebody out there clipping it up. It's just not worth my time to do it. Can you believe this? This guy refuses to do that. Now, I don't know his work. He sent me some demos. I don't want demos from other stuff. I want demos from my stuff. And look, I literally gave him some coaching on the spot. I says, imagine how many you will close if you just went out and did the work first. Now, don't get me wrong. You don't want to go out and do too much of that because, well, you're doing this work, but there's never a loss when you can say, hey, I went out and I got a list of 100 people and I started doing work and I got booked at person 5. Now I'm making some money. Then I can afford to go get more. You've got to always, like Matt says, always be scripting. Well, you got to always be prospecting. Otherwise, you're going to be poor in your business. You're going to constantly be out there doing stuff. You want a pipeline waiting on you. You want to line out the door. I like to call it line out the door business. Now, you see what we got here. It is all done, and all that we did was pull it from here. Now, I don't know how this is going to look, y'all. I know that these words here, and I can go into how many other ways that you can make a bag from just words that have demonstrated that they have traffic. Are y'all with me? Now, I don't care if you got answer engines. I don't care if you got search engines. I don't care if you got AI engines. Google is still the king. Google is still telling you what's being searched out. And these answer engines, the LLMs that use Google or are supposedly replacing Google, they still are using Google. And if you can rank in Google, then perhaps you can rank in these answer engines because you're going to be doing stuff like this. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So we've got our it's all built out. So let's go ahead and open it up. I'm going to go ahead and find it real quick. And then I'm going to open it up and I'm going to see what it did for us. Now, here's the key part. Some of this is live. I did this live. I had 20 slides because what we want to do is then from those slides, we want to create from those slides. That's the key part. We want to create from the slides. I've got to open it up first. And then from what we create, we sell. Are y'all with me? We sell from what we create. That's the key part. We've got to, if you noticed on my thumbnail, it says LCL. In other words, launch, create, or learn what I'm teaching you. I'm showing you. Create from what you just learned. Launch. Why I say it like that is because people ain't launching. and then position it so it can get paid. So you got the L, you got the C, you got the L, and you got the GP. Are y'all with me? So I can't emphasize enough. All right, so I'm going to open this up real quick and see what it came up with. Oh, that's not too bad. Not too bad. I think we can work with that, y'all. Look at this. I'm going to show you. Yeah, I think I could work with this. Right? Welcome to your comprehensive roadmap for transforming your passion into storytelling, into a thriving screenwriting career. Got to do with the man bun. Okay, all right. I ain't mad at that. The writer's journey. Now remember, this is different than the one that we had up earlier. The one we had up earlier was always be specking. Let's see, that's not showing up. Okay, so yeah, there it is. That's the one that we got from the from Matt's video, right? And this was always specking. This one, now we've got 2 pieces of digital real estate. Are y'all with me? And this is how you even make more money. Potentially. Just saying. This is for educational purposes only. I'm not giving you financial advice. People that try to make money online or off, it's not typical, implied, or guaranteed, or even promise that you will. People that try this stuff sometimes make nothing, zero, big donuts, because they don't do the stuff that I'm showing you. So look at this. So for my buddy, I'm now saying you've got 2 pieces of material that I just created for you. Okay, I'm going to show you the last part, and this is where it all comes home. Got 2 pieces of material. We're going to sell those. We're going to price them. We're going to sell them. Now, could you give them away? Yeah, you could. The only way I suggest you give it away is if you look here, and inside of here, you've got it linked out. I show you this stuff. If you want me to walk you through this stuff, well, DM me. That's the only way you can get to me now, is DM me, because I only will work with people that are willing to go and do a little work. If you will find me and DM me and go, look, I'm finding this guy. He's on Facebook. Yep. He's on YouTube. Yep. I'm going to get his email. I'm going to DM him because I want to work with him. Then I'll work with you. But if not, keep it moving. So you see what we got? We've got multiple pieces of material. Each one of these, this is where we make our money. We put links in here. If we give this away, we put links in it. If we want to create other things from it, we create other things from it, and we put links in there. That's increasing our ability to earn. And we're definitely going to charge for it, because once they get to you, they see all this stuff. They got enough. It wetted their whistle, and they said, okay, cool. I like it. I want to work with you. Then we ask for the order. We says, okay, great. Here's what it's going to cost to work with me live. Right? Y'all see it? Now you ask for your $500, or you ask for your $5,000, or you ask for your $1,500. That's the point. You've got material now out there working for you. Now, for my buddy, I'm going to show you one more thing. This right here, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Now, my buddy Matt has over 800. Watch this, y'all. And I'm going to just show you. I'm doing this for him. I'll do it for you, but only under special circumstances. He's got over 800 articles. Look at this. This is beautiful stuff. Now, I look at this and I just go nuts. Why? Because if I can do what I'm showing you earlier with a piece of material, imagine what now, in my buddy's case, what he can do with all this material. That's the whole idea. We repackage it, we repurpose it, we put it in a different format, and then we put it on the site and we say, for sale, $500. We gather it all. Maybe we gather, he's got 800. Maybe we say, hey, here is 250 and they're $2 each. But we put some stank on it, right? Like who's a DJ Khaled. He put some he's put some extra stuff on it, right? DJ Khaled just takes songs that are already there and he puts some stank on it. So this is the same case with my buddy here, how I said, and again, he's making a bag from Hollywood writing and all these other things. But here's the point, is that this right here is low-hanging fruit. And that's what I want to share with y'all. It's low-hanging fruit. we repurpose it. We use the tools that I just showed you, whether it's a video, we extract out of the video the transcript, and then we keep the writing. Where does AI come into all of this? Well, if we've got 800 articles, Matt, hopefully you're listening, because this is for you. He gave me full permission to use the video, the material. So y'all over there, don't be tripping. So get this, 800 articles. We're going to take the 800 articles. We're going to repurpose them. We're going to create a little extra stuff on them. We're going to put some of them in a particular format. And then he's going to use, he's already got a GPT that he sells that says, hey, if you want to learn screenwriting too, I will use my GPT, and you bring whatever you're bringing, match them up, and my GPT will tell you. That's the next bag. Are y'all seeing it? I'm just dropping all what's possible here. $500. I should have said 5,000, but I didn't think you would believe that. And now to go further, remember I said I was going to do it in 60 minutes. It's been 36 minutes so far. And in 36 minutes, I've been able to show you, A, we're going to take material that's already available. We're going to repurpose it. B, we're going to take that repurposed material and then we're going to refresh it. We're going to refresh it by putting it into a workshoppable format with slides. Now, C, we're going to then take those slides and do a workshop on them. These are live workshops. What do we call them? Webinars. We put price tags on the webinars, $4, $5, $8, $10, whatever, because he's a Hollywood, a bona fide card carrying Hollywood producer, not somebody at, in the backwoods saying, yeah, I'll write screenplays. No. Card carrying member. He can charge a premium. So we give for a low price. And then when they want to work with you, higher price. In the meantime, they can get the GPT to work with them. So that's my point, right? Am I repping him? Yeah. This is my friend. So I'm definitely repping him. And I'm telling you that, and I'm showing him because he's got all this material and it's already written because he's a writer. He can't help himself, right? Now we just repackage it differently. This is what I do for a living. So I talked to Matt and I said, hey, let's bring together what we do the best. You like to write. I like to create from what's already done. I like to help people monetize it. And this is it. All right. Now, next thing is we're going to go get ourselves a domain, right? We go over and grab a domain, right? I don't care who you use. I have found, get this, and I'm not even an affiliate for them, but I should probably figure it out. How should I, can be. But anyway, over here at Cloudflare, you can get a domain for like $10.46. I'm paying like $2 more where I have over 200 domains. Yeah, my digital real estate includes over 200 domains. So for me to switch everything over here to be about $2,000, and I'm like, oh man, right? I've already done that before, and I don't want to do it again. But anyway, all of my new domains. So you go get yourself a domain. We're going to just find something, right? So let's say I'm going to go buy a domain for this new idea. So let's go ahead and search some stuff out. So in this particular case, we might say something like, let's see, screenwrite. I'm going to just make something up. Screenwrite your life.com, right? Screenwriteyourlife.com. Man, if somebody don't have that, that's just a shame. Screenwriteyourlife.com is not available. That means somebody's got it. Screenwrite your life. I don't like spelling like this. So watch this. I'm going to show you another little tip that I did earlier today in a consulting. So I say things like this. I use suffix and I use prefix. Remember that from school? Suffix, prefix. Try screenwriteyourlife.com. Let's see if that's available. What do you know? Try screenwriteyourlife.com. So guess what? You've just in one fell swoop basically told somebody what you want them to do. You want them to try it. Try screenwriteyourlife.com. So let's say that now Matt is going to go out there and he's going to say, try screenwriteyourlife.com, or I can say, try screenwriter your life. That don't sound right. Right. But the point is that we can say, try screenwrite your life. If there's somebody else has that other domain, screenwrite your life, Grand Rapids, screenwrite your life, Muskegon, screenwrite your life, Kentwood, whatever, right? The point is that we can use suffix on the end or a prefix on the beginning. I like the beginnings. I can say get. What if I tried get screenwrite your life? So that's also telling somebody what you want them to do. You want them to get screenwriteyourlife.com. All right, let's try that. See if that's available. What do you know? Get screenwriteyourlife.com. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to get ourselves a domain, and then we're going to put it on our own website. Put it on our own website. Put it offer out there. Get the bag. Are y'all with me? In less than 41 minutes, I have just brought and showed you how we're going to go out and take material that's already there. That's the main thing I want to show you, is that you do not have to reinvent the wheel. Let's stop that. We should probably have some music on this one. We got to stop that, right? Stop reinventing the wheel. It's just not necessary. Let's try some music here, y'all. I just love it. Once I start dropping these kind of gems on you. And now, remember, in this phase, we're literally creating for January. We're creating. From this point forward, I'm going to be showing you create and how you would build it and how you would sell it. That's what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to be bringing in AI, talking about this because that makes it easier. But if you notice, I use just a couple of AI tools to take what we already had, take from it, repackage it so that we can put it out there and sell it and put a nice little price tag. $500 should be nothing to you now. You go get 1, 2, 3, 4 clients and do not charge less than $500. And you say, hey, listen, I'm going to take all your videos and I'm going to repurpose them. I'm going to get you all kind of material from them. And they're going to go, oh my gosh, really? Thank you. And get this, do the work first. Try that. Lead with doing the work first and show them what you did. And say, and I'm serious, say it like this. Hey, I created these for you. You want to work together? Remember how the other guy says, hey, Mr. Randy, here's our company. This is what we do. We'd like to work with you. I says, well, go take a couple of my videos and go do your magic. Oh, sir, we don't do it that way. Well, let me tell you how I do it. I watch, I see what's going to happen. I determine if I like it. And then if I like it, I say yes. That's what I do. Other than that, I say, hell no. If you're not willing to do a little bit of the work first, and now that we got these tools, come on, we go do the work first. And that right there positions you so that you can go and charge your $500 or more. Y'all see, I was able to create all these things in less than an hour. I knew it wasn't going to take me an hour. Now, if I go and create the website, that's going to add a couple more minutes, but not too many more minutes. Know how I know? Because I know, right? I'm telling you, this is the age of getting down and doing what we need to do. I'm going to show you one more thing and then I'm about, because you probably don't believe me. Says, oh, you can't create, I can't do this website that fast. And I'm saying, you want to bet? You can do it just that fast. I'm going to show you how I created some stuff I create things all the time, right? All the time. So don't tell me you can't do it. Here's one I created 29 days ago called Caulk Heroes. And I did one of those. What I'm telling you now is I did the work first. I've been trying to call the guy up and says, would you like to work together? Because I created it for him. his name was something else, but it still dealt with caulk. I went to his website. I looked at his material and I says, okay, he's got a little WordPress website. I want a landing page that I can go out and then go and talk to people who might need caulking on his behalf. But in the meantime, I create this for him. I'm still looking for him. I got a couple calls into him. Says, hey, would you like to I put this together for you? See, I did the work first. I'm not afraid to do the work first. I don't want you to be afraid to do the work first. I want you to go out there, do the work first, create your site. Look at this. This is a beautiful site, great landing page. And this guy is ready to go to work. Get in touch with me over at this email address. So imagine this. You go off and get 500 leads for somebody. And then you says, I'll sell you the leads for $1 each. They have proven to work because they saw the landing page and they emailed. Now you got 500 emails. You go out and sell those for $1 each. Did you just make 500 bucks? And I taught you this. I told you this. I shared this with you. I walked you through it in less than 60 minutes. That's that. Go out, create, launch, sell, get paid. That's my hope. You want to work with me? You want my help? DM me. That's the only way you're going to get to me. DM me. People are already DMing me. I work with 3 people. I got somebody I'm working with tomorrow. Same concept. They DM me and says, hey, I'd like to work with you. I saw what you did. Help me. Okay. Now, it's January. You can't get pay what you want pricing. Those days are over. Unless you got a hookup. And I ain't going to tell y'all what the hookup is. A couple people already taken advantage of the hookup. I can't tell you what it is. But those that know, they know. And they go, hey, can Randy work with me? Yeah, that's the hookup. All right, y'all. In under 60 minutes, I have shown you how to go out and repurpose some material, yours or somebody else's, how to go out there and now ask for the order and get yourself no less than $500 a month. No less. Get a $500 a month offer by doing what I just told you. Now, again, results are not typical, implied, guaranteed, or even promised. I tell you these things for educational purposes. If y'all cool with that, like and subscribe. Get over to the channel. Send it to people. Show them what I'm doing. Dare them to defy that it works. I'll talk to you on the next one. See you.